leader. The casket of the late Rabbie Namaliu was taken to the Vunapope Conference Center, where he was received by provincial leaders, his people, and the last man standing, Sir Julius Chan. Tributes were made. Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso spoke of what a great statesman the late Rabbie was and how fortunate PNG is to have had him as a leader.
Sad day today that we stand here when we move on and shut another chapter of our lives in our young country. But we're also fortunate to be living in these chapters and to see and witness what has transpired and to see what our people, our leaders have done and shown the way so that we can live as a better country for our children. We are very privileged to be living in this time and age.
Deputy Prime Minister also went on to add that the late Rabbie is an example that all Papua New Guineans should live by.
Personal lies before us now is a shining example of what we as people, as politicians, as leaders should aspire to be. We should learn from that. Sadly, these days, our public service is not what it used to be. Some of our leadership qualities are not what it used to be. We should all learn on this sad day, but at the same time learn from examples of people like Sir Rabbie. Honesty, transparency, integrity, and that is what we as people should lead by. And not only leaders, but every single person, every man and woman.
Pomio MP Elias Kapavore also spoke of the late Rabbie as a great statesman and his contribution to the nation even after his political life.
Soon after independence, he was the first chairman of the Public Services Commission. In his 25 years as member of Kokopo, he served in many important ministries, including the Speaker of National Parliament and the 4th Prime Minister of our nation. Even after his political life, he is still engaged in contributing effectively in development of our nation in many different ways.
He described Rabbie as an architect of the PNG public service structure.
As Speaker of National Parliament in 1995, he was the head of the legislature when the Public Services Management Act was passed in Parliament. He respected the value and the state institutions. He was a true role model for all public servants in our country today.
Gazelle MP Jelta Wong made a very significant statement which highlighted the kind of leader Rabbie was.
As a Prime Minister, Rabbie did something that is difficult for many other world leaders to do, and that is to retire from the top office with grace and dignity. After his time as Prime Minister, Rabbie offered his service to the nation in whatever capacity any future Prime Minister asked of him. We know that it's not easy for any former Prime Minister to serve under other Prime Ministers, but that is the mark of a great man.
The official handover from the provincial national leaders to the family was done at the Vunapope Conference Center before his casket left for his Ralwana village. The late Rabbie Namaliu will overnight here at his Ralwana village with his people for the last time tonight. His funeral service will be conducted tomorrow morning at the Ralwana United Church. After the funeral service, the late Rabbie Namaliu will be flown back to Port Moresby. Florence John Duo, National MTV News, Kokopo.
Are you